If you're new here, welcome. We're Sue and Nico. We're a travel couple from the United States and Germany who met in Thailand in 2019 and haven't stopped exploring the world together ever since. If we're not backpacking in Asia, we're usually traveling in our self-converted van. This week, our driving skills are put to the test as we try to navigate our 6-meter-long van through Montenegro. Do you guys see the amount of grasshoppers that are on the floor? They're literally in the middle of the mountain. And honestly, some of the way to drive here was pretty rough, but this is definitely worth it. We don't know which direction to drive in because we don't have GPS and our phones have no signal. So we might just go to the way we came because I did see a sign saying this way to Couture. I just don't know which direction that is, so see you guys in a bit. We just pulled over on the side of the road that we were driving on, and I mean, how could you not look at this view? That's another thing about driving along the coastline in the Balkans, is like there's so much of this. It's so beautiful. It's incredible. I mean, wow, look at that.
Oh, we need to go. They come from this way or this way? 5 minutes. I go. Wait. I don't know. I think she told me we should wait until the bus is coming up.
Okay, so I guess we're stuck here for 5 minutes because apparently there's 3 big buses coming up the mountain and the road's not that big, so we have to share it. At least we have this view to enjoy. There goes the buses that she warned us about. It's a traffic jam here. Traffic jam? Oh, I guess the bus is gonna stop here. Well, it looks like we got here at a perfect time because the buses unleashed a whole load of tourists. Holy crap, like what it turned into, just like this, versus how we had it all to ourselves like less than 5 minutes ago is so crazy because we did not know that this was a popular touristy stop. So yeah, anyways, we're on our way. Oh, a bus. Oh, they're right behind us.
How fucking bad. Do you see how it back up? Like,
yeah. Wow, Kaiser. Wow, look at that.
come faster there.
Yeah, he's gonna have to back up. There's no space for the bus. This is crazy. The car is backing up. Oh yeah, they're backing up.
What should I do?
Whoa, that's tight. Woo, that's nerve-wracking. crazy cleared. We pretty much can't move up because there's a rock there. So we're kind of just like sandwiched here. The dilemma is that there's cars behind us, the road is very narrow, and this is very intimidating. Okay, the bus managed to clear by like this much space. That was the most intimidating thing that we've probably experienced on the road. That was crazy. So this is actually known as the Serpentine of Couture because it's built on the side of the mountain, and it's just, it looks like a snake. And it's super narrow, so it's really, really dangerous. I can imagine this be really dangerous at night. Like you have to take your time driving. It's so beautiful. So beautiful, look at that. So how have you enjoyed driving the Serpentine?
Not at all, not one bit.
It's beautiful though.
Yeah, it's beautiful if you don't drive, man. Let's get the shit out of here. You know. Yeah, fucking AC.
We managed to make it down.
So easy.
So easy. Just following the sign that says Couture, and hopefully we'll find a parking spot. We finally made it down from the top of the mountain into a parking spot. Nico's just peeing. I don't know why I would show you that. But yeah, there's like this big abandoned lot. We parked here and we're gonna go check out the center. Yeah, turn off the max air fan, which hasn't been tripping. Thank God, because it's super, super hot. Anyways, we're gonna go check out, I think it's called Old Town in Couture, and we're supposed to be like a 20-minute walk from it. So I also got my service back, so we should be fine. Yeah, Bubs, ready?
Ready.
Gelato.
Yes, sir.
I think we're in the Old Town now, and as you can see, a lot of tourists. I think the cruise ships let off here. And we're walking along. So we're in the Old Town, and it kind of feels like Dubrovnik here. So I was in Dubrovnik a few years back, and honestly, it's like identical. If you blindfold me and just drop me off in the middle of Old Town in Couture, I would probably think that I was in Dubrovnik. It's like a charming walled city vibe. Surprisingly, because we just came from Albania, there's so many more tourists there, and not that many tourists right now in Montenegro. And personally, I love Montenegro. It's so calm, and like it's the more relaxed country out of the Balkans that we visited so far. So I'm a little bit surprised that there's not more tourism. Okay, so I think we're done with checking out the Old Town because it's just your average walled city with high tourist prices. I think we're gonna get out of Couture. I don't know if it's exactly appropriate for the van life that we're looking for. Let's do it. Have our leftovers from the night before and maybe cat or dog food next to me in case we see the strays along the way. It's just like my thing. And Nico goes along with it all the time. Our plan right now is to just find an off-beaten path, follow that, maybe the coastline. We are looking for a smaller, less traveled town, and I think there we'll find the vibe that we're looking for. I think with van life, it's always just a little bit hard to visit like bigger, more touristy cities. One, because parking is always your biggest concern. Luckily, we did find parking really close to the center. Yeah, I think we want to like cook and stuff like that, get some groceries from like little mom and pop local shops. So we're leaving Couture. On the road we go. Here we go. Trying to find a parking spot where we can spend the evening. This is a trend I see becoming really, really popular, or more common the more popular van life gets. They're restricting wild camping, and I mean beyond wild camping, even just like being parked there and not actually like displaying camping behavior. If you just park your van there, if it looks like an RV or a van, like there's no such thing as like stealth anymore. Okay, everything is noticeable. They can tell that you have solar panels, they can tell that you have max air fan. Like it's not a secret anymore because everyone's doing it. So we're having issues finding a parking spot where we won't get fined. And we're driving along the coast now in Montenegro. So we're pretty close to the Bosnia border. We didn't want to cross over today, but we're hoping that we can find a parking spot pretty soon because we are getting pretty hungry. So we've already been driving for about like an hour and I've had no luck because everything says that you can't park there, or the park per night reviews don't recommend that you park there. I feel like this is one of the challenges that not a lot of like van lifers talk about. Your van is such a big responsibility because finding where to park is like the one thing that no one really tells you is gonna be a challenge, you know? When you start it, you think, hey, I invested all this money into a van for the purpose of like not paying for a hotel, so I should be able to park anywhere, like on any side street or whatever, and that's not the case at all. We're hoping that we won't have to go to a campground because they're like 30 euros in this area, and we don't need a campground, we just need a parking spot to make dinner. We are continuing our drive, looking for a parking spot. Struggle a little bit to find a parking spot. We did find one right off the coast, and so we're parked right in front of the water. We're probably just gonna jump in really quickly, maybe make dinner and then keep driving because we're not actually allowed to stay here for the night. There's a no camping sign, which we've seen a lot these days. Yeah, look how beautiful this view is. And I think that's like one of my favorite things about van life is like you could literally just be driving down the coast and be like, hey, that's a good spot to pull over, let's just jump in. It's so convenient. Yeah, I think we're gonna jump in. Let's do it. Okay, we're going in. That's about it. I'm not going in there. Let's go. This is so nice. Are you going in there? We're gonna go back inside the van and make some dinner. I can't swim, so I didn't go out that far. I just dipped my body in there and came out. Nico enjoyed a short little swim because it is a little cold. The sun is setting. I think we're gonna go back into the van and enjoy the view and then hopefully find a spot for the night. You have a little bit of mayo on your mustard. On your We're just eating our dinner, as you can see in the reflection here. That's Nico. So we're just gonna finish up dinner, shower, and then find a place to sleep for the night. We don't know if we're gonna drive into Bosnia or stay in Montenegro, but I think we will stay in Montenegro. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next vlog. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, see you in the next video.